Meeting. Today's date is August 16th, 2022. It's 9 a.m. This is meeting number 2022-15, and we are at the Village Hall Auditorium. Roll call, please.
Mayor Porter.
Present.
Trustee Pembroke.
Present.
Trustee Mallow.
Here.
Trustee Oliniechek. Say absent. Trustee Stalker.
Here.
Trustee Desmond.
Here.
Trustee Sack.
Here.
We have a quorum. Number one on the agenda, or actually number two on the agenda, is ordinance number 22-15-52, and ordinance amending ordinance number 0718-54 pertaining to certain traffic regulations, residential permit parking only on Tully Avenue between 94th Street and approximately 95th Street. Motion, please.
Motion approved.
Second.
Second.
Roll call.
Trustee Pembroke.
Yes.
Trustee Mallow.
Yes.
Trustee Stalker.
Yes.
Trustee Desmond.
Yes.
Trustee Sack.
Yes.
Motion approved. Number three, motion to take from the table a request Board of Trustees approval of the Zoning and Planning Commission's recommendation for a special use permit to allow 3 residential dwellings units on the second floor in a general commercial C2 zone district at 5419-29 West 95th Street. Motion, please.
Motion to deny.
Second,
Roll call, please.
second,
Public, if anyone has comments.
Any comments?
We do have Trustee Desmond second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead. Discussion.
Is there any discussion?
yeah, I would like to hear from the petitioner. I mean, as a taxpayer and a property owner, I think he at least deserves to make his case so we can listen to what his plans are.
Is the petitioner here? The petitioner here? Hearing none, I guess we won't hear that, Tim.
I guess
Any
not.
other questions?
I guess that's,
Okay, well, we got a
Has to
motion
make
and a
his case.
second. Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Trustee Pembroke.
The motion to deny.
Oh,
Motion to
oh,
deny.
I'm sorry, motion to deny.
So, yes.
Trustee Mallow.
Yes.
Trustee Stalker.
Yes.
Trustee Desmond.
yes.
Trustee Sack.
Yes.
Motion passes. 4 is motion to take from the table and take action on ordinance previously numbered 221338 and now numbered 221553, an ordinance granting a special use permit to allow 3 second-floor residential units in C2 General Commercial Zoning District located at 5419, 5429 West 95th Street. Motion, please.
Motion to deny. I'll second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Trustee Pembroke.
Yes.
Trustee Mallow.
Yes.
Trustee Stalker.
Yes.
Trustee Desmond.
Yes.
Trustee Sack.
Yes.
Motion passes. All right, we're going to move on to the public hearing regarding proposed referendum adding to the scope of the village's real estate transfer tax to include transfers of controlling interests in real estate entities. And we got a lengthy requirement here. I call to order this public meeting. I call a public hearing to the order for the village board's intention this morning to adopt a resolution to propose a referendum to add to the scope of the village real estate transfer tax to include transfers of controlling interests in the real estate entities. Village manager, would you read the notice, please?
Yes, Mayor. Notice of this public hearing was published in the Chicago Sun-Times on August 5th, 2022, more than 10 days before the hearing. A copy of the proposed ordinance adding to the transfer tax has been available to the general public for inspection before the public hearing. The reasons for the proposed addition to the transfer tax are as follows. The village is proposing this referendum for a few reasons. The village has had a real estate transfer tax for decades. Currently, the tax only applies to transfers of properties by deeds, generally speaking. Unlike the transfer taxes imposed by the state and Cook County, the village's tax does not apply to transfers of controlling interests of real estate entities, meaning that if shares of stock in a corporation are sold as a way to transfer property, that sale is taxed by the state and county, but not the village. This type of transfer was used recently to sell the Stony Creek Promenade development from MEPT Stony Creek LLC to B Corp Stony Creek LLC, which resulted in significant transfer taxes being paid to the state and the county, but none were paid to the village because of our ordinance did not cover it. In order to close this loophole, the village has to pass a referendum per the Illinois Municipal Code. If a referendum is successful, the village will be able to tax a full range of real estate transfers, including sophisticated transfers of controlling interests in real estate corporations, which would put those transfers on the same footing as typical transfers of real estate. Simply put, this change would close the loophole and apply the village's transfer tax to large corporate real estate transfers to the same extent as the village taxes residential real estate sales and other deeded transfers. Also, a successful referendum would make the village's transfer tax equal in scope to the state's and county's taxes. The additional revenues from these taxes would assist the village in providing critical services to our residents and businesses.
Thank
Next,
you.
we'll ask for village board comments and questions.
Do we have any comments or questions from the village board?
I just think it's long overdue.
Thank you. Any else?
Is this going to be the exact wording of it? Or do we have to?
Yeah, that was a question I had too.
The attorneys will help us put the wording on the referendum.
I think the wording has to be clear and pretty simple.
It does. There is some flexibility, but it's got to be very clear.
Yes.
Because the word tax doesn't go over very well.
Right.
They just read that and then say no.
Something as simple. You know, that has to be explained, I think, because generally the public has to grasp the concept that they're paying a tax, but certain corporations are not
Corporations,
paying the
yes.
tax. Wording has to be right, and I'm sure our attorneys can do that. Okay, is there any people here in the audience that have any questions? Hearing none, any closing comments? And adjourn the public hearing, if there isn't any. All right, I close the public hearing here at 9:08. And we will move on to,
Read this part here.
oh, okay. Do I have a motion and a second to adjourn the public hearing?
So move.
Second.
Second?
Second?
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, any nays? The public hearing is officially adjourned. Okay, on our next agenda item is approval of a resolution placing the referendum question on the November 8th, 2022 ballot, titled, "A Resolution Providing for and Requiring the Submission of a Binding Public Question to Appear on the Ballot of the Electors of the Village of Oak Lawn, Cook County, Illinois, at the general election to be held November 8th, 2022, concerning whether to add a real estate transfer tax on transfers of controlling interests in the real estate entities owning property in the Village of Oak Lawn to the existing village and the Oak Lawn real estate transfer tax." Do I have a motion and a second to approve this resolution?
I'll make that motion to approve.
I'll second.
Okay, please take a roll call.
Trustee Pembroke.
Yes.
Trustee Mallow.
Yes.
Trustee Stalker.
Yes.
Trustee Desmond.
Yes.
Trustee Sack.
Yes.
Motion passes. Thank you, village staff. Will file a certified copy of the resolution with the Cook County Clerk before September 1st, which will place the referendum on the November 8th ballot. All right. Resolution 22-1548, a resolution providing for the oh, that's already,
Yep.
oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Motion for adjournment.
So move.
Second.
Second.
Go home, everybody. Roll call.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Now,
Thank you, Claire.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it, Jeremy.
Dave guy that walked in and then